If you're thinking of relocating to Portugal but need help deciding where to live, this video is for you. Whether you're pondering a move away from Lisbon for a more laid-back lifestyle while staying connected to the country's vibe, or if you're on a tight budget and torn between Lisbon and Coimbra, Portugal's central city, you've just stumbled on the right video. In this video, you will find answers to your questions to help you make your decision. Cost of living in Lisbon and Coimbra. When comparing the expenses between Lisbon and Coimbra, there are notable differences worth considering. Let's begin with housing. Lisbon is known for being one of the most expensive cities in Portugal in terms of rent and property prices. The capital city offers a wide range of housing options, from modern apartments to historic buildings, but be prepared to pay a premium for the coveted central locations or houses with views of the river. On the other hand, Coimbra generally provides more affordable housing options due to its student town status. Renting an apartment or even purchasing a property in Coimbra may be a more budget-friendly option than in Lisbon. To put it in perspective, the cost of living, including rent in Lisbon, is 33.5% higher than in Coimbra. Moving on to groceries, both Lisbon and Coimbra have well-established markets, supermarkets, and local stores where you can purchase fresh products, meats, and other essentials. Generally, grocery prices in Coimbra are slightly lower than in Lisbon, which can affect the overall cost of living. While both cities offer a variety of options for dining out, enjoying a coffee at a local cafe or grabbing a quick bite to eat might lean towards the pricier side in Lisbon due to its popularity among tourists and locals alike. When it comes to entertainment, Lisbon undoubtedly has a wider array of activities, nightlife venues, museums, and events happening throughout the year. However, this diversity often comes with higher costs, especially if you enjoy attending concerts, visiting attractions, or exploring the bustling nightlife of the city. On the contrary, Coimbra, with its rich history and strong student influence, offers limited options though affordable. Coimbra provides a more budget-friendly way to enjoy leisure time compared to the bustling metropolis of Lisbon. You would need around 2,000 euros in Lisbon to maintain the same standard of life that you can have with 1,500 euros in Coimbra. Ideally, the cost of living in Coimbra is 26% cheaper than in Lisbon. Aside from the cost of living, there are other crucial factors you mustn't ignore while deciding. But before I dive into them, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It encourages us to bring you more videos for your enlightenment. Quality of life comparison between Lisbon and Coimbra. When comparing Lisbon and Coimbra, several factors should be considered to make an informed decision on which city better suits your needs. Lisbon, the capital of Portugal, offers excellent transportation options, with an extensive public transport network that includes buses, metros, and trains. This makes it easy to move around the city and explore its various neighborhoods and attractions. However, traffic congestion can be a downside, leading to delays and longer commuting times. As for healthcare, Lisbon provides top-notch medical facilities with many hospitals and clinics offering high-quality services. On the downside, healthcare insurance costs in the capital city can be relatively high compared to other regions in Portugal. Besides, getting an urgent medical appointment or attention in Lisbon is almost impossible unless you're wheeled in by an ambulance. That may sound funny, but that's the reality of the health system in Lisbon. There are infrastructures in place, but a lack of capable manpower, sort of brain drain in the country. Doctors who studied medicine in Portugal seem to be in high demand in other European countries where they are better paid, so it's not an issue of bad doctors or a lack of talent. Portugal is also well positioned in terms of medical research and innovation. The issue with the public health system is more of a lack of human resources that leads to delays, long wait times, etc. That said, if you can afford private health insurance, it's advisable to use private hospitals in Lisbon, and you will be fine. Private health insurance in Portugal is generally cheap compared to other European countries. Regarding safety, Lisbon is generally considered a safe city with low crime rates, creating a sense of security for residents and visitors alike. Even so, petty crime can still occur like in any other big city, so vigilance is advised. On the other hand, Coimbra offers a more relaxed pace of living compared to Lisbon. The city's transportation system, although less extensive than Lisbon's, is efficient and convenient for getting around town. However, limited public transport options may be a drawback if you don't have a private car. When it comes to healthcare, Coimbra provides quality medical care, be it the public hospitals or health centers without long waiting times or unnecessary drama like in Lisbon. Also, healthcare costs in Coimbra are cheaper than in Lisbon, making it a more affordable option for many. However, specialized medical services may not be as widely available in Coimbra as in larger cities like Lisbon. In matters of safety, Coimbra is considered a relatively safe city with a close-knit community, offering a secure environment for residents and visitors. The city's smaller size and lower population density contribute to its reputation as a peaceful place to live. Coimbra is a quiet and calm city with extremely attractive views, but few activities to do. So if you are a quiet and indoor person, Coimbra would be your best bet. But if you are the opposite, full of energy and willing to explore, Lisbon would be great. However, it all still comes down to your values, personality, and most importantly, budget. The two cities are open to expats and nomads. You will even find a more knitted community of nomads in Coimbra than in Lisbon. Though the population of English speakers is higher in Lisbon than in Coimbra, it doesn't change the fact that Coimbra is the #1 city in Portugal where you can find a work and life balance without stress. Coimbra is gorgeously beautiful, and if you love to mingle with the locals without sweating, then you need to try out our language app. Consider downloading the app. It will help you learn Portuguese fast and is free of charge for 7 days. The link is in the description. Festive period in Lisbon versus Coimbra. Another striking difference between Lisbon and Coimbra is the way they celebrate their traditions and festivals. In Lisbon, the city comes alive during the Santo Antonio Festival, also known as the Feast of Saint Anthony. This vibrant celebration takes place every June and fills the streets with music, dancing, and delicious food. People from all walks of life gather to honor the patron saint of Lisbon, creating a lively and unforgettable atmosphere. On the other hand, Coimbra boasts its own unique festivals that captivate both locals and visitors alike. The Queima das Fitas, or Burning of the Ribbons, is a traditional celebration that marks the end of the academic year for students at the University of Coimbra. This week-long festival features parades, concerts, and an infectious energy that can be felt throughout the city. It is a time of joy and camaraderie, where students bid farewell to another year of hard work and welcome the summer with open arms. Beyond festivals, the cultural differences between Lisbon and Coimbra can also be seen in their local cuisine. While both cities offer a delectable array of Portuguese dishes, each has its own specialties that reflect the local flavors and influences. In Lisbon, seafood takes center stage, with dishes like grilled sardines and bacalhau, salted cod, being popular choices among locals and tourists alike. The abundance of fresh fish and shellfish in Lisbon ensures that seafood lovers will never be disappointed. In contrast, Coimbra is known for its hearty and traditional dishes designed to satisfy even the biggest appetites. Cozido à portuguesa, a stew made with various meats, vegetables, and sausages, is a beloved dish in Coimbra that warms the soul and delights the taste buds. Pair it with a glass of local wine and you have a meal fit for a king. The culinary scene in Coimbra celebrates comfort food and pays tribute to the region's rich gastronomic history. When it comes to traditions, both Lisbon and Coimbra have customs that have stood the test of time and play a significant role in shaping each city's cultural identity. In Lisbon, the art of fado holds a special place in the hearts of the locals. This soulful and melancholic music genre is deeply intertwined with the history and emotions of the Portuguese people, serving as a way to express love, longing, and saudade, a uniquely Portuguese feeling of nostalgia and melancholy. Similarly, Coimbra is known for its own musical tradition that dates back centuries. The University of Coimbra's fado, a variation of the traditional fado music, is performed by male students dressed in academic robes and captures the essence of the city's academic spirit. This hauntingly beautiful music reflects the bittersweet nature of life and love, echoing through the ancient streets of Coimbra and resonating with all who listen. The cultural differences between Lisbon and Coimbra are what make these cities so special and enchanting. From lively festivals celebrating life and tradition to mouth-watering cuisine showcasing the best Portuguese flavors, these cities have all it takes to make you fall in love with Portugal. Whether you wander the colorful streets of Lisbon or are serenaded by the sounds of fado in Coimbra, one thing is certain: the cultural diversity of Portugal shines brightly in these two captivating cities. Ultimately, when choosing between Lisbon and Coimbra, ensure you weigh the pros and cons of each city based on your priorities and preferences. Whether it's the bustling urban life of Lisbon or the cultural charm of Coimbra, both cities offer unique experiences and opportunities for those looking to live, work, or study in Portugal. Before you click off, we recommend you watch this video and playlist with more city comparisons in Portugal. Click now and I'll see you there. Ciao.